Two elite teams put each other to the test, certainly, every time they meet. A lot on the line in this one, though.
Seeing where the Mavericks are, they've made some very good strides when you compare this squad to last year's team.
Well, you think about the expectations part coming into this season. I mean, I think people thought they would be okay, but no one thought that they would be this good. And now all of a sudden there's a lot of optimism surrounding this team. I mean, they've excited their fans, and I think they've got a lot to look forward to.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Lucas, he's in at the point. Monte is the 2 with Parsons playing the small forward. Dirk and Chandler up front. Dallas on defense. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Well, you hate to say it, but they showed a lack of heart at the defensive end in losing that game. Just no effort.
You know, I know the fans don't want to hear it, but you're exactly right. There was no energy, no assertiveness, no aggressiveness. The defense was just lifeless. It's not a night that they're going to look back on fondly.
So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board.
Well, some weak defensive coverage there, and I'm pretty sure they didn't plan on starting this game out like that, giving such easy access to the rim.
Now here is Lowry. He had 13 points in the win against New York. Outside Matthews. Back to Lowry. Lock at 6. Trains the 19-footer.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Nowitzki a screen. Off the pick. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. Roy Hibbert picks one up.
Strong move there to go in for the dunk.
That's a smart foul there to prevent him from the finish.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. That one is off. Good on the second free throw. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Lowry dishes to Hibbert. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Hibbert's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Heads up, aggressive play right there. He saw the smaller man on him, took it straight to the basket.
And Parsons kicks to Ellis. Lucas against Lowry. Lucas, that's good. Lucas has got 5 now.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
Lowry drives in. Chandler with the block. And here comes Parsons, leading the fast break. Here's Lucas. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
All right, a chance to check out some stats for Paul George. Last 10 games for him have been excellent. He's right around 21 points a night, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. Tell you what, he's been scary good over that run of games, just taking his usual brand of stellar offense and even building on it.
And Steve, you know that's not easy to do considering the high level he already plays at on an everyday basis. To move the needle another notch higher is special.
The Pacers making a switch here. Koufos is checked in. Last outing for Indiana, they won that game against New York.
Yeah, it didn't seem to be much of a challenge for them in that game. It seemed like they scored at will, not much defense that they were facing.
Yep, they had the defense on its heels early the entire game, and actually nearly the entire game, and no matter what unit was out there, looked like a mismatch to me.
Ellis off a pick from Lucas. Dishes to Chandler. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Dallas again missing. Nowitzki. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. And that one's good. George.
Boy, great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, it sure was. He made a beeline for the bucket as soon as they got the ball. Right away, straight to the rim.
Lucas, that's good. Lucas has got 8 points. Here's Lowry, averaging 14 points a game. Scott with the screen on Lucas. Lowry passes to Scott. Back to Lowry. Pass to Matthews. He feeds it to Lowry. Just 5 to shoot. Baseline try. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. This game against Indiana, the first time they've met this year.
Well, some called their series last year kind of a measuring stick for which conference was the better one, and they represented their conference pretty well.
He can fly, can he? He'll make you forget he's a point guard sometimes, Clark.
Yeah, when he does decide to attack the basket, Kevin, he can do it with the best of them.
And this is the time to attack with these two teams locked in such a close game.
Okay, from here on out, we give up no fast break points. So when a shot goes up on offense, I want one big going for the board and the rest of you getting back on defense. No points in transition, okay? Here we go.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You look at Brooklyn. They hold the first place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And checking out
For Indiana, they've looked really strong here in the early going. They seem like they've come together really nicely as a group, and you can see the confidence with this team.
Yeah, and the league's taking notice. I mean, they're more than capable of beating any club in the league right now.
And now in transition is Lucas. Here we go. And it's sent back by George. The Pacers have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Steve just talked about it. These teams were in very similar positions in their respective conference standings last season.
And Kevin, they made their conference look pretty good by taking both of those games.
Now here's Lucas. A 24-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee. There's the dish to Sims. Dallas needs to get off a shot, and Lucas slams it in. Clark, the coach, was really passionate in that last huddle, trying to do everything he can to get his message across.
You know, and I'm not sure what he wanted exactly, but he did it with enough fire that I'm guessing he's not going to be happy with any lapse in execution. I mean, he made his point pretty clear.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
Stupendous. I love that word. Save that one. The word and the jam. I want to see it again.
Just beautiful.
You can't top that. I love the alley-oop play. So much fun to watch.
A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play.
Good if it goes. And we reached the end of the first quarter. It's Dallas up by 4. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
Low skateboard P. Hey, Mr. Venner. Yo, hola. Low skateboard P. Hey.
Spend your Christmas day with the NBA. The Utah Jazz take on the Dallas Mavericks this Monday, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 Pacific.